Welcome back everybody to the channel. It's me, Raul Alejandro Mendoza, or the Nerdy Chicano. Either way how you say it, it's all good here. And as always, we're back for another video as we talk about some physical media. And today we're gonna do things a little different. It's not an episode between the frames. It's not a a collection update. I'm actually bringing you a separate review of a 4K set here. Why not put it on between the frames? I'm just not gonna do this set on the between the frames. And today I'm bringing you a review of the Matrix Trilogy on 4K. Yeah, I bought this on December last year actually, and I just am backed up on reviews right now. So I'm trying to sit down and do a bunch of reviews right now, and this is one of them that I had promised you all for a while on how to on giving you all a review. I've already watched this, and I definitely want to talk about it because I think that this is the best that the trilogy has looked so far. And let's go and see how this looks first. So of course it's slipcase, so you take that off. It's pretty cool. You got the back right there. Okay, and then this is your spine. Before it came with a J card, but don't keep the J card, but top over here, Matrix Trilogy, just stuff in the bottom, all that stuff. So yeah, you got the slip cover right there, and you get 3 films. You get the Matrix, the first film. Here's that. Here's the back. Here's the the spine. You open it up, and it's pretty much pretty basic stuff here. You get your 4K disc, and then you have a Blu-ray disc, and then you take off that Blu-ray disc for the movie, and then you have your bonus features right there. It came with a download code that I've already used, and I have it in my collection on Movies Anywhere. And then it just basically the same thing. This is this is the third one. It's Reloaded. The back, spine, pretty much same thing. Open it, 4K Blu-ray bonus features. It's pretty much the same thing, guys. This is Reloaded. It's Revolution. I like the art that they use though, for sure. I really like the art, and yeah. So you got the back right there, and this is the spine, and same thing, pretty much. Yeah, so this set is it's 3 films in the set. You have the film not just on 4K, but you have it on Blu-ray, and then you have bonus features. If you're somebody who's looking for bonus features and you only like the first one, I highly recommend just buying the first one. Just buy the first one, because Reloaded and Revolution just have a philosopher's commentary, a critic's commentary, and a written introduction by the Wachowskis. Whereas the Matrix, the first one, has an introduction by the Wachowskis, philosopher's commentary by Dr. Cornel West and Ken Wither, critics commentary by Todd McCarthy and John Powers and David Thompson, cast and crew commentary by Carrie Ann Moss, Zach Stenberg and John Gaeta, composer commentary by Dan Davis with music-only track, plus over 3 hours of exciting bonus content included in the Blu-ray, like The Matrix Revisited, Behind the Matrix, Follow the White Rabbit, and more. So honestly, if you only like the first film, just buy the first film, because you're pretty much getting your money's worth with all the special features here. Whereas these two don't have that many special features. But that's the packaging. I like the packaging a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I really do enjoy the art that comes with it, and I like the slipcover case, and it's not bad. There recently was a new one that came out, which was called the Deja Vu Collection, which comes with these 3 films and Resurrections. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I wasn't like the biggest fan of Resurrections. I liked it, but I'm not gonna go and buy the trilogy all over again with the new one. I'd rather just buy the new one and just keep it separate from this. But yeah, that's the packaging. Now let's get into a little bit of stuff about the video and audio aspect. So the video and audio stuff here. So of course, The films are on native 4K 2160p, of course. It's presented in Dolby Vision HDR10, and the audio, we get 2 tracks. We get the Dolby Atmos track and a Dolby True HD 7.1 48 kilohertz 24-bit track in English. Something that I found was really interesting was the fact that when you actually play this movie and you start the film, it doesn't actually start you on the True HD. It starts you on the Atmos track. So you have to go into the thing and actually select the True HD if you have a 7.1 surround sound. But the Atmos track is still pretty good. Yeah, of course, it's a 3 Blu-ray discs, 3 4K HD discs, and they're all, have digital codes and all that stuff. But yeah, Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision as well. So that's the video and audio specs. So what did I think? First of all, the Matrix, the first film, is a classic. It is probably one of my favorite movies of all time. For the longest time, actually, these 3 movies were some of my favorite movies of all time when I was barely starting to get into film at a young age. And I really liked movies a lot at a young age, but I hadn't, ventured into a lot of the films that I consider to be some of my favorites of all time now. I unapologetically love Reloaded, and I like Revolutions. I think they're definitely weaker films, and I think that I definitely understand why some people don't like them, but I enjoy watching these films. I think they're great movies. I think they're movies that have stood the test of time, especially the first one, and to be able to see them come to life on 4K UHD with that Dolby Vision, it's magnificent. These movies, I played them on my 4K player, my Panasonic 4K player on a Android 4K TV with HDR, of course, and I watched them. I love the way these movies look. I mean, there was a complaint before that the old films that were on Blu-ray, they're like, oh, they have a very big green tint to it that kind of overtakes it. And now with this Dolby Vision HDR, it really helps kind of give that beautiful look to the film that doesn't look overly green anymore. It doesn't look like that video game green that people would complain about back in the Blu-ray restorations that they did for these, but Blu-ray transfers that they did for these. But these films look great. They sound great. The surround sound sounds fantastic, and I really enjoyed being able to revisit these on 4K, especially some of the effects on Reloaded. Whereas Reloaded, the effects kind of looked a little wanky on the Blu-ray before, and now they look pretty interesting to look at, even though the CGI is a bit outdated. With the colors popping and everything like that, these films do still stand out. And with this Dolby Vision, it made for a really, really, really good watch. But yeah, I really like how these look, and I love how the films play with the audio tracks. And yeah, this is the best that the trilogy has kind of looked like, looked and sounded. And I'm glad that I have them, because these are movies that I love so much, and I will definitely give these another watch every now and then when I feel like watching these movies again. But these look great, and I'm a big fan of the presentation as well. But go ahead and show you guys one more time. So look, you got right there, this is the front of the case, of the slipcover case. And then of course you have the spine right there. And then the back over here. But yeah, I won't say it's the best packaging, but it's definitely some great packaging. And they look fantastic, and I do highly recommend these films. Of course, Blu-ray.com has like more in-depth thoughts and stuff if you want to see all the technical stuff that I don't know how to talk about. But I gotta say that to my eye, these movies look great. These movies sound great with my ears, and I think that if you're a Matrix fan and you love these 3 movies, this is definitely the set you want to get. All right, well, thank you so much for tuning into the video, and I hope you guys like it. As always, if you want to connect with me on social media and stuff like that, you can go to the Nerdy Chicano on both Instagram and Twitter, and on twitch.tv/nerdychicano for my streams and stuff like that. letterboxed and serialized at the Nerdy Chicano as well. And make sure you leave a like on this video and you subscribe to the channel and you turn on the notification bell, because you don't want to miss a single lick of content here on the channel, especially if you're a lover of physical media. And of course, keep up to date with all the stuff that I do for the Nerdcore by going over to thenerdcore.com or on our YouTube and Twitch at the Nerdcore as well. And make sure you keep up to date with all that stuff, y'all. And of course, to my renowned cinephiles and scholars, celebrate the love of cinema today, tomorrow, and every day after. I'll see you guys on the next one.